Welcome back. Welcome back. If you're not tired of that already and want to actually watch this,
Oh, I bet that got old in like 5 seconds.
Probably.
I bet and someone's watching just like,
oh well,
they're not funny.
if that was too much
Later.
for you guys, well, both of us were doing that like in between episodes, so get over
Basically, what happened in between episodes is we ended it, and then we would like start saying something, and then in like a second would just be like, hup, 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 hup. And that's what it would. That was the whole thing.
That's the joke.
And now we're recording again.
I took one
We're
less.
so funny. I took one less breath and exhaled real slow, and then like we did
We
stuff.
walked towards an elevator, but
Like, oh my god.
and then people got on, and then when everybody was on,
We went
the
somewhere.
doors
It's
closed on their own, like most elevator doors do.
I'm trying to think of that quote I said like 10 episodes ago. Fucking, do some doors go somewhere, some doors don't? I don't remember what it was. I don't know if you remember that.
The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down.
Man, if no one gets entertainment out of this, that's fine, because we get
Or at least we
all
did.
the entertainment ourselves. Yeah.
There was no going back.
Oh, man.
Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere.
Butt down.
I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. Elevator doors slid open,
Is it gonna look new?
opening up onto a cruel fate.
Oh, yes, it looks new, even more new. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of, not gonna lie, the camera movement made me just look directly at content and I got distracted for a second.
What? I was
Only 'cause of
distracted
you.
by something. What?
Hop, 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 hop. Alright. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I'd never hold out on you like that. But they would. Okay, let's begin. Just kidding. Get to your assigned seats. I just want to start this class
But
trial.
before we start...
A word from our sponsor.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment.
Nope.
A deadly
I
riddle
hate
diddly
this.
baddly diddly.
I
Class
hate that
trial.
so much. A deadly do.
I don't know, we should probably do the trial. Instead of just speculating.
Yeah. Instead of being like, oh, I wonder.
Because we probably would have been halfway through the trial already. But you know,
Yeah. It's true. Yep, we totally would have. We'd already be done by this point. We already know who did it, and her hair is frazzled AF. Was that?
it was Hero. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them. I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it. Shut your murdering mouth, murderer. Who are you calling a murderer?
I'm sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it. And all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
Yeah, but they could have been placed there.
True. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime. When you're lost and you're trying to catch me, crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And his voice really grates my throat, especially after all this.
Is Hero really the killer? Or, before anything else, we have to make that clear.
No, he's not. I genuinely don't think he is. Yoshihiro's message?
What's
Can we
that?
just see what that is? Is that it? Ah,
The
the meat
the
in the
no,
dining hall.
no.
Yeah, it's... Wait, what?
Yasuhiro's message. Okay, yes.
This is the note that Yasuhiro wrote
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get everyone to meet in the dining hall. This is all it says. The handwriting is remarkably neat and clear. Okay. How do I... Oh! That was wrong. Oh, it's B. That's right. Sorry, it's been a while for a class trial. Wait, what? Yeah. It's no. Oh, fuck. Forgot about those. Yeah, so I think it's the blueprints, because the blueprints are not the same handwriting.
Damn.
Get out of here. Yeah. Counter!
Objection!
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints? I like how we actually figured this out on our own.
What do you mean?
And pat ourselves on the back for that one. Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. Wait, are we actually saying that Hiro wrote that?
I'm sure Kyoko will probably step in.
The handwriting is obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints, there's no way you can think the same person made both of them. Maybe he really did write it.
Yep. Unless that person made
Okay.
it a point to disguise their handwriting. No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on, I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyways. At least he admits it. So, Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro is innocent as well.
What? Then who was in that Robooooooo Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in the second suit?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
Huh?
And, of course, he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robooooooo Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question? The one that must have been in the suit?
It would have had to have been Hiro.
Yeah.
Why does that feel like a trick question? Did I just hear that wrong? And interpret
No.
it wrong? Because they made it sound like it shouldn't be Hiro.
Right.
But, yeah, okay. Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never find any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit. So what you're saying is... That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robooooooo Justice suit.
I forgot. What? Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes? Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order. So what is it? What needs to be clarified? We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
We know that.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were? The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been blue tarp and the repository dolly.
Yep. Bang.
There's still one more thing. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been...
Blue tarp. They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What's
Just
with
give
the
us a
attitude?
spit. Dang, dude. So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository. When we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body. That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp and the dolly.
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there. But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Did we find it in the other room?
Yeah.
In the repository? Okay. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository... Okay. Why do I even ask questions? The game's gonna tell me anyways. So did the dolly.
Oh, yep. In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body, am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? The dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along and you simply didn't realize it? She's raised an objection. How do you respond? Oh, we've been shot with a truth bullet!
I don't know!
There's no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Excuse me, bitch, please. We've solved 2 class trials. What did you do? That's what I thought.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, you win that time.
Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I can just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository.
Yeah, we gotta know. What, reloading? One more ingredient. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Oh, man. I was just playing DDR regularly, and now I have ammo? Now it will cost... Oh, are you kidding? Oh my god. So I have to press 3 buttons now? Oh boy. Yep. Oh, but if you're actually... Yeah, it's on non-normal. Okay. You can figure out what she's saying. I'm not gonna pay attention to it.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
Ah!
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
I gotta figure out the
Do your
order.
worst.
How do
Away
I...
with you.
Yeah.
You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree.
Ah!
You are an idiot. Lies will get you nowhere. Pathetic. Your worst. Away with you, wretch. Wrong. Not agree. Ooh. Pathetic.
I don't know what's happening.
Nowhere. Worst. Away with you.
Ah, we did it, I think. Did we do it? I don't understand. I wasn't paying attention.
Yes.
I didn't hear anything you said, by the way.
Perfect.
You're asking for proof that the dolly moved. I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain. Oh. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly's wheel tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried in the tire, they moved the body into the repository. So there's my proof that the dolly was moved to move Taka's body. Like that, bitch. Sorry, that was mean. Take that, Celeste.
Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
I mean, it kind of just did.
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robooooooo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not really sure that matters. I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. Because there's a buckle on it.
Oh my god, there's a little buckle. It's so cute.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it couldn't bend over. It will become immediately obvious.
That's right.
If you look at how the body was, what does it mean by that?
Yeah. Because she was like, you can't even bend over in this thing. That's a huge oversight. Robooooooo Justice.
Yep, it was definitely in the equipment room.
I went to the repository.
Yep.
Wrap the body in the tarp. And load it. Yeah, it couldn't. But we'll see.
The dolly does not have a handle. That's right.
That doesn't matter. And without a handle.
Bend over. Bend over.
Yes. Wait, no, we're gonna go through all of it to make sure.
Bend over.
Oh my god. Hey, then you realize where okay.
Bend over.
Look, we've gotta make sure to go through everything so we don't miss something. Look, we're trying to go for that perfect trial. We still haven't gotten a perfect one. Okay.
Bend over.
We haven't gotten it.
We can't get the perfect trial because you shot the truth bullet and hit the purple word.
I don't think that matters. Don't know why my voice went there, but you're absolutely right that you can push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. How low can you go? Not that low if you're wearing the suit. Do you think you can actually get into that position like that? I don't think so. What do you mean? Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together, remember? Oh, there's no sepia. Doesn't matter. It's not flashback. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. Surprised you got anywhere in this thing. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight. I cannot bend at the waist. It does not compute with my protocol.
Feet. Can't even bend.
What robot can't bend? It's funny.
I have flexible joints that permit me to do such features.
Chung, 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 chung.
Shit.
Am I right about that?
My backside does not bend. Just my legs and arms.
I retract my statement. I apologize for my hubris. Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over. Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet, you really think someone could kick the dolly all that way? Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say so for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body? Why, we know that because you can't take it off by yourself. I don't think taking off the suit was an option, if you remember. Oh, now we get the flashback. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help. Why would you make something that, what? That's not even Southern. Cat, hello? What? You've broken the flashback.
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
Thank you. Why? Apparently I couldn't do a Southern Belle for some reason. I couldn't make this stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up? Of course I wasn't just making it up. If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him. Yeah, that's right. What Makoto said is right. So it's really, really true that Robooooooo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the Robo suit, correct? Oh, wait a second. Wait just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Robo Justice! Okay, what do we think this means, though, in the context of our theory?
Maybe Hifumi was the original planner of it all.
I think maybe possibly, I don't. He obviously knows what this is. So it could be that Hifumi was the one who planned this. Or at least, like, had an idea for something like this.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh man, I don't know.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
I'm not sure. I'm sure the game will let us know.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robooooooo Justice. That's what I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
I think there are many doubts. Yeah, that's gotta be right. What? Hold on a second. It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
The next episode, that's where we go.
Oh shit!
Oh shit!